softly. I have to choose. Should I leave or should I stay with you? I am addicted, we are too close. One more day and I'll overdose. Killing me softly, I gotta choose. Keep my life or lose myself in you. I'm so addicted, it has to end. But why do I keep holding your hand? I am stuck and I'm hypnotized. Visions of you come and stay the entire night. My mind is buried, rescue out of sight. Crazy me, what do I not see? That you are living poison in my veins. Put the needle in me so that I feel free. I let loose, give you the key. Pray that you'll be dead to me. Ashamed, this is my destiny. Crazy me, what do I not see? That you are living poison in my veins. Put the needle in me so that I feel free. I let loose, give you the key. Pray that you'll be dead to me.
Okay, so first you're going to need to clear everything as seen here. And then for the next step, you'll be wanting to follow exactly what I do. So for step number 1, you're going to get these materials on screen now for the first main part of the entrance. So what you'll be wanting to do is coming to find the flattest surface that you can get to. So probably right around here. And build 2, 3, 4, 5 in, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out, and then 5 back in. Just like this. If you're unofficial, it will not be able to clip through the wall, so you have to just figure out something with that. For the next step, you're going to need pillars. You're going to want to go 1, skip 2, 1, skip 2, 1, skip 2. Just like this, and it should look exactly like this. And then you're going to do the same thing here. So skip 2, and then 1. And that's all you really need. You don't need to go right past that. Do the same on the other side. Just like so. Then you come over here, build it up to 4. So add 3 pillars, add 3 more pillars, 3 more, and then the last 3. And it should look something like this. For the next step, you're going to need to put ceilings. I will be extending it out into the mesh just for look-wise, to make it look better. But that's not required, but it does help. For the next step, remember you wanted to get the fence foundations. No, the double doors, sorry. Build up, 4, build up 4, and then up 3. It should look something like that. And you're going to want to do that for every single one of these. Once you have that done, it should look a little bit like this. For the next step, you're going to want to come in here and fill all of this in. This is not required, but I recommend that you do it for the next step. For the next step, you're going to want to come up here, get hatch frames, and simply fill all of this in. Just as so. After you're done, it should look a little something like this. This is a velo cage for the entrance of the cave, which ranges from about this small to massive, as I have a video up already. That is 21 by 21, which is massive. But for this design, for this cave, I will be tripling this, so I'm going to put 2 more layers on top. So let's cut to that. Once you're done doing it, you can do it how I did it, or you can leave it just with 1 layer. I recommend all 3 because it allows you to add more velos. But this this part is based off the first one, off just 1 layer. So just for 1 layer, you are going to need 12 velos, only 12. So you want to take your first velo, go over here, go through here, turn around, and set it up to where he's facing. Oh, hold on. To where he's facing right here. Make sure that his head's poking out too. Because if his head's not poking out, he won't be able to shoot. See, so you have to have it perfect just like that. Once you get there, go to behavior and enable turret mode. Make sure they are set to aggressive or they will not fire. Always do that. Now the end result should look a little something like this. Should be 2 velos in 1 block intervals, just like this, all the way up. To enter, you're just going right in through here in this side, just like that. For step 2, you're going to want to come all the way out here to the edge. Make sure you find this little gap, come right in front of it, and get tons of dino gates. I know this may not look very efficient, but it helps a lot. It does cost a lot of resources, but all you're going to do is just build like this. It will cost you a lot, but it's worth it, trust me. So you just build like this all the way back, and you do it all the way around, like all the corners basically. I'll show you. Whenever you get close to the edge here, towards the hill, you're going to want to build a little bit of a gap so you can get in and out. And just keep building up the hill like this. It should look a little something like this. That's what it should look like. But what you're going to want to do is build this all the way around the edge, all the way over to there. So yeah, after you're done, it should look a little something like this. So you're going to want to build it up over here. Build a little entrance like this so you can get in and out. So you're going to come down here to the very end, or to the start, put a spike like that, and then if you really want to, you can put a bear trap that won't affect you, and then put another spike. And it should look something like this. Let's go bear trap, spike, bear trap, spike. For this next step, we're going to be using my hexagon turret tower design and building one tower right here in the corner. So you're going to start with one foundation, build it right here, do one triangle, one of these, and so on, all the way around. As you can see, I built it a little bit too close, so I'm going to put it out a little bit. Make sure to fill the inside too. Unless you are wanting to put a tech jenny in it, do not fill the inside, put the tech jenny on the ground right there. So then you're going to want to get your double door, place it right here or wherever you'd like, it doesn't really matter. Metal walls and normal walls, so simply put the large metal walls as so, like that, and then put 3 right here, and then circle it around like this. And then you're going to come up here and simply build another layer, but make sure that this does not happen. Even though it will happen, there's no way to control that because ARK's physics are very odd. But yeah, find your foundations, put ceilings over them. And then in the corners, put corner pieces. Like this. Oh. Like that. For this next step, I recommend you leave this open. It's easier to get in and out while working on it. But you just get pillars, simply put them like this. And then stack them up. So once you do a layer of 4, do what we did here with the ceilings and the triangles. Simply just do this. Should look a little something like this. And then do one more layer. Should look a little something like this. And come down here. If you want your wires to go in, you'll need to come all the way down. Probably should have done this earlier. Just build up like this. And just put a wire in the middle of the pillar, like this. So if you'd like to do that before putting the pillars on top, I recommend doing that. Or you can just do it like this. And you can see in there where it's being placed. So simply take it and go all the way up. Whenever you're done, make sure to fill it like this. And then come down to your doorway. Put a double door frame and then a double door. And basically do what we did for the outside in here. It should look a little something like that. Then get your walls, build up like this. Then get your double walls again and build up. It should look something like this. Place down a generator. Try to get it as close to the middle as you possibly can. Once you have all of the cabling done and your generator set up to go all the way through the tower, it should look a little something like this. So now what you're going to do is get your hatch frames, find your point. So for this point, you want to pick a metal ceiling, say it's stronger, and just simply put one like so on every single metal ceiling. After you're done, it should look a little something like this. So now what you're going to want to do is come in here and fill all of these up with triangle ceilings like so. And now it should look something like this. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to fill all these towers with turrets. I recommend 2 on each, but you can put however many you want. It should be something like that for each hatch frame. After you're done with the tower, it should look a little something like this. It should have around 36 heavy turrets on it. Again, you can add however many you want depending on what server you are on, but I recommend 36. It's very cheap to make. Now on the inside, this is optional to do, but I highly recommend it. Once you fill this entire thing with vaults all the way around and stack it, I wouldn't say all the way up, but at least 2 layers up. It helps against raiders. And then on the outside, I also recommend you do a vault drop at least 2 or 3 layers high on the outside, just to keep people from trying to like flak run it or something. It helps a lot, trust me. But yeah, this is the first tower. So what you're gonna do is take this tower, duplicate it, and put it right here. And then we'll be done with the outside. When you're done, it should look a little like this. So you're gonna make your way into the cave, and instantly you're gonna see this front part right here. So what you're gonna do, come to the rocks, put a foundation right about here. Should look a little something like this. Make it even with the cave entrance. It's gonna be 3. Okay, let's do these 2 as the middle. So the 2. So 2 out on each side. And let's do 3 out on each side. As you can see, you're gonna get close to the wall here. So what you're gonna want to do is build straight up into the wall like that. If you're on official, you will not be able to do this, so you have to figure something out for that. And then you're gonna want to come all the way down here and build like this, just to build another little wall right here. So now what you're gonna do, come over here, build some pillars, 4 up, again, skip some. I recommend trying to find the middle. It's gonna be a little hard. So skip 2, nope, skip 3. Like that. It should look a little something like this. So just build up again. Make sure it's in between. Like that. I'm going to do the same on this side. Should look a little something like this after you're done. When you're done with that, put some ceilings on top. And it should look a little something like this. I recommend just make it look a little bit better. Build it all the way into the mesh, or as far as you can go. But for this, I'm taking it off because I cannot build any farther to make it look better. Once you have that, feel free to try to find the middle right here. So I'll find that, and build a layer across like so. I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. Once you have that, it should look a little something like this. Whenever you're done, just keep building up until you get to the ceiling. Once you're done with this, it should look just like this. You can build it as high as you want, but just know this is what they're going to be soaking. So you need to take that in mind and don't build it in like blind spots because they'd be useless. Or if you really want to, they can soak part of it and think that they're done and then come out and have to soak more. That is one thing that I do recommend. For these, we should probably vault drop these if you want to. It's optional. But you're going to want to vault drop these pillars to make it very hard to blow this up. It'll help a lot, trust me. It's cave damage. Yeah, once you're done with this, come up here, finish it off just however you need. Once you're done with this, you're gonna fill it up with velos, but before you do that, you should probably get some hatch frames. Do this. Just helps out a little bit. Again, it does not have to be perfect, but you'll probably run into a thing like this, so just do 2 on each side. But it should look a little something like this whenever you're done. Once you're done with that, come up here, simply just build a little box. By little, I mean you can build it however big you want it. I recommend just a little 1x1. Then again, it is cave damage, so to make it look better, I recommend building up as so. Once you have that, come down here. Simply put a generator down. As so. And just put some electric outlets, because why not? It should look a little something like this. I'm going to fill in all these. And there you go. Should look a little something like this whenever you're done. Whenever you're done with getting all the wires set up as I have, what I recommend is you put down the turrets first and then put down the boxes, the outlets. This makes it so much easier because it actually allows it to reach. But for this, you're going to want to put a lot of turrets down. And whenever you're done setting up all the turrets like this, make sure to vault drop the first part. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're going to come over here, put down some ceilings, all the way down. To get it lined up perfectly, and I'm going to put a ladder right over here. And just do this. My controller messed up, redo that. Do some of that, and then do that, and then get rid of these. As you see, it's all dropped it perfectly. Go to the other side and do that, and then you're done. After you're done getting that done, you want to add velos. So you're going to add about 7 velos right here, 2 right there, and 2 up there, and any other available spots that you have, just put some velos in it. Those always help. But yeah, it should look a little something like this after it's fully done. As you can see, runners cannot get in, except for right here. That's for you to enter. As you can see, you can't run, which may confuse them. You have to squat to get in. But yeah, that's the front turret wall.
Tell me your favorite song, I'll put it on repeat.
tongues, snake like tongue tied, you on the run. Tribal dancing, I don't know what you are, you are, you are, you are. Summer floating over my heart, we're both dancing over the dark side. I don't know who you are, you are, you are, you are. You got letters sprinkled all over your body. If I join up the dots, it makes me feel naughty. I feel like I shouldn't touch. You got a no touching sign. I feel like I shouldn't run.
more time. I'm gonna have you one more night. I wanna get you one more time.